We start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, I mentioned if he wants to look for buy, let this one go as one more drop, and this is what we get because we point on this. We mentioned we want to see one more drop in relative to this. We take the running flat. Then if we get any trade set up for buy, we take the trade, and this is exactly what we get. And the only way to look for trade, either put our entry above here, or if anyone get the entry above here could be an option, but the best thing was to put the entry above desktop. And whoever get the trade, since the one we get a really sharp move, if they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even. And the best thing is to take out the trade in the small profit, because right now what we see here, we see, I mean, the prices start to correct, and we want to see what we have if we refer to the indicators. And we don't see the divergence, but here we have a divergence. That's why I mentioned if anyone, even if wants to keep the trade, move their stop loss to break even. And now we want to see what's the next. If we move to higher time frame, if we move to the daily chart, we're looking for continuation. We want to see whether the price can tag the stop or not. But we should know that even if there is a continuation, we want to see the breakout of the previous stop. If not, this one can turn to a bigger correction flat for one more drop. This is what we can see technically. Okay. And how about if we move to forward chart? And what we mentioned based on, if we refer to our analysis, even we mentioned based on 1 hour chart, we're looking for the flat as a correction relative to the first correction for the next one. Okay, now the question is whether we can look for continuation as what I explained based on daily chart with the breakout of this, or we can expect this one to go as one more drop before we get the reversal. That's why I mentioned whoever get the trade, they should start to manage. And if he wants to look for buy, we need to get the bigger correction before we take the trade. We cannot buy in case the price give us one more drop. That means this one turned to a correction relative to this. We need to be quite aware of this. That means if we want to look for buy from now, we need to be get the trade proper trade setup, because if we want to look for this one as a trade setup, since we get the sharp move correction of flag, if we want to trade, the only way is to put on one tree above here, which is not a really good idea. Then it depends on the traders how they want to look for trade. The best thing is, for me, I wait for this one to turn to a deeper move. Then from there, I will consider whether you should look for buy or not. And right now, buying is not a really good idea. The only way that the best place to look for buy from here. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up. Even if the price can continue, we let this one correct some more. Then from there, if we get any trade set up, we can take the trade. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.